On the 24th of August 2019, a young woman named Uyinene Mrwetyana walked into a post office in Claremont, Cape Town, to collect a parcel. What happened inside those walls would not only end Uyinene's promising life, but would ignite a nation's fury and force a painful reckoning with South Africa's ongoing battle against gender-based violence. This is the story of Uyinene, or Nene as she was known, and the tragedy that made her a symbol for change. Uyinene Mrwetyana was just 19 years old, from East London in the Eastern Cape. She was a bright and enthusiastic film and media student at the University of Cape Town. By all accounts, Nene was vibrant, friendly, and someone full of potential, the kind of young woman who had a bright future ahead of her. Her friends and family remember her infectious energy and kind spirit. The day Uyinene went to the Claremont post office, Saturday the 24th of August 2019, should have been a simple errand. When she arrived, the post office was closed, but then the employee on duty, a 42-year-old man named Luyanda Botha, lured her inside. He offered to help her with her parcel, a seemingly kind gesture that turned sinister the moment the doors were locked behind her. Inside, Botha subjected Nene to a horrific sexual assault. Afterwards, gripped by the fear of being reported, he brutally ended her life. He bludgeoned her to death with a heavy scale from the post office. What followed was a callous attempt to conceal his crime. Botha hid Uyinene's body in his vehicle and drove to Khayelitsha, a township some distance away, where he buried her remains in a shallow grave near his grandmother's house. 2 days later, on the 26th of August, when Uyinene failed to return home, the alarm was raised. Her disappearance sparked an immediate and widespread search. Friends, family, and fellow students mobilized, launching a massive campaign to find her. Social media became a crucial tool, with the hashtag #BringNeneHome quickly going viral, amplifying the desperate pleas for her safe return. For days, the nation held its breath, hoping for a miracle. But on the 31st of August 2019, the devastating news broke. Police had discovered Uyinene's body in Khayelitsha. The worst fears were confirmed, sending a wave of profound grief and outrage across South Africa. The investigation moved swiftly. In September 2019, Luyanda Botha was apprehended. During police questioning, he confessed to the heinous crimes of rape and murder. The confession brought a small measure of clarity to the horrific events, but it did little to ease the pain. The trial proceeded rapidly. On the 15th of November 2019, in the Western Cape High Court, Botha pleaded guilty to all charges. The court handed down a significant sentence: 3 life sentences, 2 for the rape and 1 for the murder of Uyinene, along with an additional 5 years for defeating the ends of justice. The judge stipulated that Botha would serve a minimum of 25 years before being eligible for parole, a sentence that reflected the gravity of his atrocious acts. Uyinene's murder was not an isolated incident, but it became a powerful catalyst, a breaking point in South Africa's long and painful struggle against gender-based violence, or GBV. The details of her death ignited a firestorm of grief and anger. Protests erupted across the country, with particularly strong demonstrations on university campuses and in the city of Cape Town, demanding justice for Uyinene and an end to the pervasive violence against women. The hashtag #AmINext resonated globally, becoming a virtual space for women to share their own experiences of harassment, assault, and abuse, highlighting the widespread fear and insecurity faced by women every day. The outcry was so significant that President Cyril Ramaphosa addressed the nation, visited Uyinene's family, and pledged to implement stronger measures to combat GBV. This led to the announcement of a national strategic plan on gender-based violence and femicide, a framework aimed at addressing the systematic issues that contribute to this crisis. Uyinene Mrwetyana's life was tragically cut short, but her memory continues to be a powerful force for change. Her family established the Uyinene Mrwetyana Foundation to honor her and to advocate tirelessly against gender-based violence. Her story is a constant reminder in ongoing discussions about women's safety in South Africa. Nene is remembered not just as a victim, but as a symbol of the urgent and ongoing need for fundamental change, for a society where women can live without fear. Thank you so much for watching. If this story has resonated with you, please hit that like button, share this video, and subscribe if you haven't already. Let's keep this vital conversation going in the comments below.